Hi guys, so twice in one day you guys are going to get to see me cook. What I'm going to bring to you now is my favorite frittata. Today's Monday, so for me, Monday is motivation. What I am motivated to do this week is eat healthy, so I'm really trying to start the week off good and get lots of things cooked that not only I am going to eat today, but that I'm going to also take throughout my week with me. If you guys have read my article on my meal prep secrets revealed, which you can get from my Facebook page, stayfitwithjoy.com. If you do it from computer on the sidebar, you'll see it links to that article. What I like to do is when I cook a meal, I always cook extra, and then the extra I meal or to reuse in another meal or have leftovers for, let's say, another meal of the day. So today I'm doing breakfast for dinner. I really love to do breakfast for dinner a lot because I can make a whole bunch of whatever I'm making, and then I can utilize that for breakfast the rest of the week. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'll be making whole wheat French toast tonight. If you saw my video earlier, I already made some roasted beets. That's going to be like our potatoes to go with the meal. And I'm going to be making my favorite frittata. So I'm going to make a couple of these frittatas because I have a lot of zucchini that I can use. Got this huge zucchini from ShopRite yesterday, so I'm going to utilize that. Probably not the whole thing, but some of it. And the first thing I'm going to do is dice up all the zucchini that I want to use. What I have already done is put some canola oil, and I'll show you, in a pan on the stove, and I'm heating that up. And I'm going to take the zucchini, and I'm going to throw that in the pan. So I'm just going to kind of fill the pan with enough zucchini that I want to use for the frittata. So I'm not going to use all of this. I'll actually put this in a second frittata because, like I said, I want to make extra. So I'm going to make a couple. Since I have time to cook today, I'm going to do the same stuff, use the same ingredients, but just make more of it. And then I'll take that frittata, I'll slice it into triangles, put it in a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to use that for the rest of the week for breakfast. So then all I have to do is heat up my eggs in the morning, and I have breakfast. So the other thing I'm going to chop up is an onion. Those are the only two things that I put in the frittata that fills it. It's going to be zucchini, chopped diced zucchini, and onion. So I'll probably use about half of this onion in one of the frittatas. So I'm going to dice that up. And then I'm going to put that in the pan. And I'm going to cook that. So I'm going to let those cook until they get a nice brown on them, both the zucchini and the onions. And while that's cooking, I'm going to grab my eggs and I'm going to make my egg mixture. So for my frittata, I'm going to use about 6 eggs. Now remember, I'm probably going to split this up 6 eggs, maybe 3 different breakfasts that I can use this for, so 3 or 4. So I'll have maybe 2 eggs in each meal at the most. Because I'm going to portion it out once it's done, put it into a Ziploc bag, and then have 1 or 2 with some fruit or tomato juice or vegetable juice or something like that for the morning. Okay, so I've got my 6 eggs all cracked. Just got to take a couple shells out. Don't you hate that when the shells get in it? You know, the little trick to use the shell to get the shell. Okay, so there is my eggs. But this way, I'm going to grab milk, and I just like to put a dash of milk in that, just to have something to mix with it. I use 1% organic milk. Just going to go with that a little bit. I see another shell. Hard to get that out with your hand. Okay, and then I'm going to take a whisk, and I'm going to whisk that all up. So once I get the onions and the zucchini sauteed, and that's going to take a little while, so I'm not going to stay live to do all that. what I'm gonna do is take this egg mixture, I'm gonna pour it in, I'm gonna let the bottom all kind of cook and settle, and I already have the oven on 350, so once the bottom part gets a little bit cooked, I'm gonna take the entire pan, because I have a pan that can go into the oven, and then I'm gonna let that cook until the top gets cooked as well. And then what I top it with is locatelli. I'll just shave a little bit on top of the eggs, and that is how I love my frittata. So I have zucchini, onion, I have the eggs that I put in. I also sprinkle on seasoned salt. Once the egg is in the pan, I'll sprinkle that on top. I don't turn it, I don't flip it, I just take the entire pan, put it into the oven until the top is cooked as well. Once it's cooked, I take a pie slicer, so something like this, and I cut it like a pizza, because I have it in a round pan, and then I'll take those triangles out, I put those into a Ziploc bag, and then I'll have maybe 2 of those for breakfast each day. And tonight I'll make 2 of them, so we have 1 for today, and 1 complete one that I've made I will use for leftovers. So I hope you enjoyed my second recipe of the day today. Make sure that you check out my site, stayfitwithjoy.com. Go there to find out some more recipes that I have. Also my blog, read some new material. You could check out my YouTube. I just started a Twitter account, so you can find Stay Fit with Joy there as well. I don't really know how to use that yet, but I'm gonna learn. And I'm also on Instagram at Stay Fit with Joy as well. Have a wonderful evening.